set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Offense in a bunch formation. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
Drive killer already.
Conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets...
Somebody left up. Mo on Ole Miss.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man,
touched the game in 2 days.
Play it today. I love that start. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
I usually be in practice mode before I play, so I try to get my eyes right. It matters.
This is a perfect example. You just
it matters, man.
Plays early in drives because even when you
be insanity for real.
You're still miles away from picking up this first down. You're making it so hard on your offense.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back.
Are you right? Being ready to zone defense. I mean, running all game.
Back to work with this 7-0 lead. Grab behind the line. It's Lacey. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Yep. Yep.
Seeing these early season top 25 matchups, you can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew.
Intercepted. The defense has set him up. Got some room to run. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Take that. Now, you're right, though. Them game plans and schemes matter.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to
Bruh, how do you keep getting back to me? What kind of blessing is you doing?
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Last time I played him, I beat him 28-0. So he done found some stuff since then, though. 28-0. Yeah, I'm sure he done found some stuff since. This ain't the same team I played. Oh my God, that's a wide open play, man. Oh, make the throw.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now,
the quarterback, he decent. He ain't that good. So when I be having some dots there, he can't make the throw, man. I be sick. That's what cost me in the big games. Jamel, the freshman, Jamel Jones.
Down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nah, Florida.
And it'll come out to the 25.
I got this redshirt freshman in right now. He like 77 overall, so he ain't like terrible. He just, whenever you need that one dot, he can sell that jump.
Rebels offense is back on the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Running inside, it's Lacey. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Guys, let's take just a second and talk about Ole Miss. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason.
Ah, dang, oh yeah, I didn't put that jump back on. I was watching that jump while I got on.
Now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Puts it out of the air. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the first down. On 4th down, looking to pass.
Oh my God, these niggas just keep getting these easy touchdowns. This dude, man, what the freak? First touchdown should have been a pick. This one is he break a tackle and go for 60. Like, come on, man, give me a chance. He ain't doing that. That requires skill. We keep getting these one-play touchdowns on some BS because the niggas can't tackle. They ain't bad at it, but dang, man. We made that tackle in the outfield. It might be turnover on downs.
And the extra point makes it.
I got a lot to freak in.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they light up the scoreboard, covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped.
God dang. It was only a matter of time for real.
To start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cryer. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. This quarterback part of their running game.
Yep, line not working.
Yeah, cooked like this. QB design run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front. Guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to.
What the freak? Why are they not blocking? What about you standing right there? Flag?
The Gators decide to punt it away. Bring it out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Really needed to get some distance on that punt from this spot on the field, and he did. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. From the gun. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. The run inside. It's Lacey. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Looking downfield on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries, you got to get pressures, and when you can get hits and make him fear the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on third down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
Yeah, he sound bad. He can't talk at all.
Coach to have a kicker like this. It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
I gotta turn up and come back. He gonna make a mistake. It's just a matter of when.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find...
Pulls it in down the sideline. Down inside the 35, stopped him at the 34, and what an electrifying play. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Handoff for ball.
Yo, this D line is ridiculous, bro. This is crazy.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here.
I love them.
They need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Jones to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Well, this offense needed a
they jump really, you feel like 2K with the greens. For real, I rock with them jumps. Because it just make you feel like you're more in control versus you just hitting the button and you know what I'm saying? That's what I like about it.
And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. That ball skips through.
Nah, I mean, it's still situational. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like any situation. Like, if the DB is like on them, that bar is so small, bro, it's near impossible to time. So, like, it ain't gonna be to the point where they can just be that bad and be getting it. They had to be having, you know what I'm saying, finding the right zones and the right situations every time for something like that.
If your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him.
I hear you. It's just, I don't know. I don't have played enough games to know it ain't as easy as you thinking. Play a little bit more. Yeah. It ain't that easy. Like, it's not tough, man. That's why you be so hyped when you finally get it.
Looking long. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better
Yeah, one down.
I don't care how good you are, you better protect him.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something.
Oh, my God, man. He's so open. Just make the throw. That came all the way freaking back. Well, almost.
Defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
On the snap, it's Lacey. There he goes. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Snap to the back. Maybe some room here. Inside the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it.
Yeah, not yet.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Jones wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
And I think with Florida, man, it's all about the quarterback position. When it was rolling at its peak, right, it was Jesse Palmer and Tim Tebow. That guy was pretty good, too. But, like, finding that guy that can make the plays, I think bringing in Buster Faulkner is a big deal. They'll have a great offensive identity. But, Palmer, Florida's good when they got the trigger.
Well, the good news is that
here comes the rush, and they've got it.
He's not even running no crazy, no blitzes like that. He's getting pressure on me. Crazy, bro. Come on.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. The screen, he's got wheels. Knocked down for the tackle.
Nah, I ain't done it yet. It's a little too complicated.
Gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
The kick is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. Now they'll put their heads together over on the sideline. Ready to fire from the pistol. Making side adjustments here. They go to the ground. Could be an alley. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Takes the handoff. It's Lacey. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Ole Miss calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He's got enough to move the chains and convert, but we'll see if they're content to just let this clock run here late in the half. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle? It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And he dropped it.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going.
That's why I was saying everything. This is sometimes silly. I needed that one though.
When you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one, downfield,
needed that one.
completions are going to be tough to come by.
As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that full Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in week 4. Let's begin with a look at Virginia taking on the San Diego State Aztecs. And it's the Cavaliers in one of those old school fight in a phone booth games. Neither team
down in the weather though. It's nighttime now. Let's get active, man. Come alive at nighttime. I'm down 14.
Signature win. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Mountain West.
Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys.
Come on, man. You selling me on the simple throws. I need it right now. I need it.
See the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game
I need it
he had
right
to get
now.
touches. But you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
They get to him as he throws. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's why I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a
God
pretty
dang.
good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
The Gators are going to call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
They'll run the option. Breaks the tackle. There's some room. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, they'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how...
Fires toward the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able...
Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And you gotta love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead, you take the ball right away here in the second half, you drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. I know he thinks he can have every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. There's still plenty of time. You see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Early movement on the offense.
It's a freaking ball.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. They'll give it to Ball. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like,
I can't move the ball against the line. What the hell?
And this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Right back to him on the ground. Follows that surge up front. He's got 5 out to the 13.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab on the right. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Yes, I ain't got sprint.
Right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Jones to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gators!
I'm with swimming.
Shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
I don't know what we're gonna do with that.
Start
Damn.
cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question: will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And the extra point is good.
Get a day pass at the Y.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. On the move, it's Lacey. Stopped
Man, that's
in
a
the
fumble,
backfield.
man.
He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Tackled.
Go, man. Let's go. All right, fellas. One stop is all we need. One stop is all we need.
Not exactly the ideal
We had about to be at the bottom of the third, about to go to the fourth.
Long backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh my! Look at these animations, bro. Oh my God! This is a joke.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and
this is crazy.
If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now,
Borderline nuts. That animation he just got, man.
The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game.
We got to get a stop right here, fellas. Right here. We got to.
Come back to win this one. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He slings it deep to the left. And that one's in.
All right, I got to come down and I got to score. Now.
Scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
And I love the IQ.
Got to do it now.
That play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking.
That's right.
They need to make
Let's
big
take this to the house and
plays.
start.
Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
Slips through the line.
Ah, too much weaving. I was about to get busy.
On that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Let's see if this rally can continue. A touchdown followed by the stop, and now they've got the ball back. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Turns it
That's
over
right.
midfield. Oh, he's got some
That's
speed.
right. Let's go.
Big play for this offense,
Let's
and
go.
they get it
It's
to the
time.
32.
And he
It's
finally
time.
breaks when they get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right?
Looking for the end zone.
Oh,
And swatted down by
I
the
knew that.
defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages according.
Got a little press. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Gators want to pick up the tempo. Ball again. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Here's a give the ball. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Jones wants to throw it. It's complete. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The Gators, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run.
No.
For the end zone, and he dropped it.
Oh my God! What the freak? I fumbled on the 1.
Hey man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this
I fumbled at my freaking 1.
Doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in.
I recovered it for the touch. I was running in the end zone, but my teammate recovered it. Thank God.
Everything going their way, and you're right.
I just closed it within 7.
We see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Man, he's on his
The
back.
pressure there caused the missed timing. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Got enough for the first. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Third down play from the gun. Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So
it's OD right now.
Such a great route runner and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now
That was for a running back like that.
How can we keep this thing ticking away?
89 speed.
Down in bounds, you're doing exactly
He like 97 speed. Morris Claiborne in Wake Forest last year, he was like 90 overall, 97 speed. He was OD.
He'll take it himself.
No, he gone now, for sure. He came out last year. Yeah, he definitely gone.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that.
Oh, now.
Run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up the big first down and keeps the...
Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Rebels. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And, late in the game, get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball.
How Florida would contain this Ole Miss team.
They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Abrams. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida.
All right, big touchdown makes it a 9-point game. You got to kick the extra point right now.
I'm about to get the onside kick. I don't even know how to kick him for real.
You're going to have to score again and go for two. A lot has to go right, but at least you get that touchdown to give yourself an opportunity.
They still need a touchdown and 2-point conversion to tie, and they'll go for the onside kick here in the fourth.
Oh, he didn't get it. Let's go! Let's go!
Come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back.
Yeah. The low one.
They'll get this drive started from their
Let's
own
freaking go.
45-yard line. Jones to throw. Pressure coming.
Bro, his D-line is getting pressure like crazy. This junk is insane.
Really good job by this defense. Way to be dialed in and understand. It's a pass, and they're trying to throw the football down the field, and that clock is ticking, but understanding what you're playing against. A guy that can absolutely...
Here's a little room there. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Bruh. He got 5 sacks. And he ain't even blitzing. Ole Miss, they're going dumb. I just greened it.
Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
Well, this defense is still playing so hard here late in the game in the fourth quarter. Offense taking a shot into the end zone. Defender in incredible position, and he's able to knock that one away incomplete.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. It's incomplete.
Dang, he didn't even go for the ball, man. He didn't even go for the ball.
They couldn't make the connection.
Well, I know when the defense goes back and watches this film, it's not going to be perfect, but that was the stop they needed, right, David? You got two great offenses going back and forth. You just got to be able to break serve once, and the defense did it here at the very end.
Finding some room. The 20. He's at the 10. And he scores. Touchdown. Put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And with that throw, man, you've got to look at this two-game run for this team. Like, to be able to do it in back-to-back weeks against ranked opponents, guys that you know, this is going to be a resume builder, a confidence builder for this squad. Impressed with the way this offense has handled their situation. The QB has handled some difficult moments, but Palmer, back-to-back weeks against ranked opponents. That's pretty impressive.
Big for his confidence as a player. I think big for the offensive coordinator and the head coach and their confidence in him as well, because you're right. You beat 2 top 25 teams in 2 straight weeks, in large part because of the way he's played. As a quarterback now, you're earning more throws for the next game and more touchdown pass opportunities because everybody trusts you and believes in you to handle the big moment against good opponents.
He wants to go deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Bring in the heat, and they got it.
Freak, man. They ain't have enough power to stop these niggas, man. Nigga didn't even do nothing special. Yeah, he won. Oh. 7 for 16.